This is the Weekly Growl, real talk for a real world. From beard care to brain care, caffeine to confidence, Bayou and Nicholas Z serve it up unfiltered every week. Grab your mug, let's growl.
Yes, we are live and in living color.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, man. Well, it was interesting. I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off, of course.
Yeah, I seen the whole backstage kind of deal.
Well, I didn't realize, I forgot that I scheduled this as a live stream.
Got my coffee here.
Mine is making right now. I'm doing a K-cup of some of my blueberry coffee from Coffee Brand Coffee. And let's see.
We have a couple of people in here, actually.
Yeah, I see that. I see that. Man, I was running around trying to find a Cat 5 cable to connect directly to the internet.
Okay.
And I don't know where my cable went. And yes, I missed you too so much too.
Hello.
And let's see. And we also have Randy R.
I tried to restream this to my YouTube, but it was giving me problems. I don't know. For some reason, it just said the Facebook. Did I do something on the air?
No.
Or is this just automatically restreaming on my channel?
I think you have to go in and set what channels you want it to go on. So, obviously, folks, this is unrehearsed, unscripted. This is real live life.
This is real. I don't have no script in front of me. This is, this is bold and with a growl.
Oh yeah, we're definitely boldly going where we have not been before.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. In fact, my coffee should be brewed by now.
Okay.
I'll have to let you do a comedy bit or whatever. Okay. And we'll, while I go get my coffee.
Man, I got to put on my light. I got to turn on my light here. I'm a little dark.
My wife tells me that it keeps buffering. Well, I'm not surprised because, oops, I'm not corrected. I'm not connected, I should say. But, I'm trying to see. We have all sorts of wonderful, lovely people in the guest
I see your wife
room. Yeah, out here in the audience.
Yep.
And, of course, my good buddy, Michael.
Yep.
And I always talk about his soap recommendation for me that I'm still using the Kingfisher soap. Yeah, I went down that rabbit hole of soaps, and Kingfisher is a very classy soap for being sold at Walmart. Yeah. And who are we saying that to?
Howdy, partner.
Yeah, I saw somebody say howdy. Yes, Joshua.
Yeah. Hey, Joshua. How you doing? Oh, there's my cat going after the stickers in the background.
Well, my cat is safely in bed with my wife Well, she's watching TV. My cat's not, but he won't be disturbing us tonight, so we think. So, this is our first stream, and I hope it doesn't keep buffering too much.
It seems like it's okay on my side. I don't know.
All right. Well, then that's good. That's good to know. Now, Sayedayakite, I think I know who that is, but I'm not sure. I think that's one of my club brothers. Not necessarily sure. And okay, folks, I'm going to be honest with you. I tell you guys, this is like totally live and last minute, to say the least. But I was meaning to get on here and get you backstage, and I was gonna walk you through setting it to stream on your channels and make sure everything was working out. And okay, I'm watching a stupid Instagram video at the time, and then it dawns on me, wait a minute. It's airing at 8 o'clock my time, 9 o'clock his time, not 9 o'clock my time. And I was like, oh, shit. And it was like 15 minutes till. And I was like, okay, I got to fill up my drink. Oh, damn, I got to make my coffee. Oh.
Yeah.
So.
It's all right. It's all good.
Yep. We're trying. It's a work in progress. And hopefully we'll be continuing this on for quite some time. I'm hoping everybody saw my little teaser that I posted about the stream, and I don't know if I'm gonna do the same one every week or not. ChatGPT wrote most of it for me. Yeah. Now, I did the video editing and all of that, but and then I also added the AI voice, which I don't remember the guy's name, but my daughter saw it, previewed it, and said, "It sounds like you're about to try to sell me a Ram truck." So, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's a good voice.
Yeah, I was going to use Adam, which is one of the most commonly used AI voices these days in content creation. I'd give you an example, but I don't know how. I haven't made up any sound effects with his voice just yet. So, and another thing. Okay, so I'm running around shaking my head cut off. We got the picture. Well, I hooked up my second monitor. I've got my computer right here, and then I've got a smaller than the rest of the TVs in my house. It's bigger than my computer monitor, which is pretty damn big. I've got it sitting on the desk, and I normally plug it into my computer and run that as a second monitor whenever I'm hosting a stream. And I learned this past week that this HDMI cable, I don't think it's good anymore because it didn't work with my daughter's Xbox One. And hey, Mark, and I plugged it in, just to see, and of course it didn't work. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to throw it away. Well, I go rob what I know to be the good HDMI cable off of the Xbox One, and I plug it in and still nothing. And it's like, maybe it wasn't the cable. So then I come back, I run back in here. Now, this is while I'm,
make sure the cat doesn't get at it,
No, they didn't get at it. It's just I unplugged it from the back of my computer, and then I plugged it into an HDMI jack right beside it. And it works now. So maybe that cable is not so bad.
How you doing, Mark? I'm just saying hi.
Yes, most definitely. So glad you folks kindly dropped in. Now, as you recall, Nick and I were doing, we paired together a few weekends ago when Dagan was doing overnight inventory. And I decided, okay, well, the show must go on. So I sponsored, or I held the live stream, BGG's Hangout with the Bayou. And of course, I called up Nick, was like, hey, man, would you come be my guest co-host? Yeah. And it went really well. So we decided, hey, let's do this on a regular basis. So then I use, everybody hears me talk about it. I use ChatGPT quite a bit. Therefore, it's starting to know my personality and some of my likes and dislikes and whatnot. So I just asked it straight up, okay, I'm thinking about doing a live stream with Nicholas Z. Bearded and myself. Can you come up with a name for it? So he came up, ChatGPT came up with like 5 names. So
Sorry
then I
about
sent.
this. I got fireworks. Sorry about this. I got fireworks in the background here.
Oh, it's all good, brother.
I don't know if you hear them, but you know.
I just barely hear them.
Okay.
But anyway, I sent the choices to Nicholas, and he said, "Okay, this is the one that I like." I'm like, "Okay." So then I went back to ChatGPT and I was like, "Okay, this is the name we choose. Can you come up with a brand logo?" And of course, I took your brand logo, and then took mine, and I said, "And use these 2 in it." So it created that and everything, and then I wanted the opening video. I wanted it to do that, and I think that was the first thing that I got ChatGPT to do. And of course, I had to do a little bit of editing, although it was not that difficult. Hey, what's up, Boo? Jason, that's one of my classmates.
I never even heard of Chat PTA. What is it? PT what?
Chat GPT. It's artificial intelligence. So it came up with that, and I wanted the teaser video. And okay, so ChatGPT says I can't do that for you. It failed, et cetera, whatever. So I said, okay, well, is this your way of trying to force me into purchasing the paid version? Yeah. I asked it straight up. It says no. It's just there are limits to what all you can do on the free version, and your requests typically push those limits or teeter-totter right at the edge, and that's more than you can do. And then it tells me, oh, well, I can create you a link to something or other. I don't know. I still haven't got the link yet, but I took the script and everything, and for our trailer video, I went to CapCut and I put it in, and then I had to go erase all the captions because I was doing it with the AI voice. It was text to audio or something like that. I don't remember. Yeah. But I fed it all in, and look who we have here.
Hello.
That's my older brother Ziggy with it. He finally made it through customs and at his gate. Oh, wow. He's over in Asia. Where in Asia, I don't know exactly, and don't know where he's going. He's flying out, obviously, and I think it's like 11 o'clock in the morning on Wednesday for him. So it's all good, going good.
That's good.
Yep. I'll try to invite a few people to the show.
Quite a bit of ways.
Yep. But yeah, ChatGPT wrote the little write-up, everything, and then I threw that into CapCut, and then I deleted the subtitles because I didn't like the way they looked, and I don't think I had put them back in on this one. Or maybe I did. I don't remember, but I did some editing work with it, obviously. Obviously, I did some editing work and put it all together. Well, thank you. It didn't come out quite as good as I had hoped because, in my mind, I think up, champagne wishes and caviar dreams.
Right.
And that did not happen.
But I think it turned out great.
Yes, Michael. Yes. Ziggy is in the future. Now, Nicholas, I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but you can see the comments here on Restream as they come in.
I could see the comments on my side.
Okay, because you don't have to be on YouTube to see it, although if this is streaming across Facebook, which I'm not sure it is or it isn't, I really don't know.
I think mine is. Let me see. Let me see if I can go on there and find out on my other computer here.
Yeah, if it's streaming across Facebook, then we probably can't see the comments there. But okay, I'm looking, trying to figure out what. Okay. Oh, I moved that to the wrong screen. Yep. Okay. But I don't know where everybody's watching me from. And yeah, Ziggy's in Manila, Philippines, heading for Singapore. It's 9:18 a.m. Oh, okay. Well, then I was off with my time because I thought that I thought that he was
it might be
a little further ahead.
On my phone. Let's see, it might be faster to do it on the phone. I just want to see if it's on Facebook or not. I don't know if it's going to let me to if it's going to show.
I'm looking to see on my Facebook profile and see. Well, okay, we are live on Facebook also.
It says live here, so.
Okay. All right, so.
Yeah, I just want to see if it's it's streaming on Facebook.
Okay, well that is cool because now I know that Jason is watching me from Facebook.
And we're live on your channel, but I don't know if I'm live on my channel. I don't even know how to go about looking at it. Let me see.
Hey, Michael. We're not going to talk about things that happen in Thailand. Stay in Thailand.
Well, yeah. I guess we're live on your channel, so that's good enough for me.
Well, hopefully we're live on yours, at least on your Facebook. But
I know I'm live on Facebook. I know that much.
Okay, well that's a good start. And next week,
I tried to hit both channels when I first started your stream. Got connected, and it was gave me selections within the check marks, and it wouldn't let me proceed with the YouTube one, but it proceeded to the Facebook one, and it was complete, and then it was only the little icon up on the top right, when you go live.
Yeah,
it shows you a little icon up there, and there was only one, which was Facebook.
Gotcha. So, okay, well,
so next time I think if I get that YouTube one figured out, then I'll be able to restream it.
All right. Well, we're going to figure this out after the stream is done.
Mm-hmm.
But for the time being, we're going to. Okay. Well, first of all, what's in your cup, buddy? And
this is Folgers Black Silk.
Ooh, that sounds good. Black Silk.
Yeah, it's a pretty bold flavor.
Okay, and I see Jason tuned in on Facebook and then commented there, then came over to YouTube. Okay, groovy, cool. Well, I don't necessarily know what's what in what, but we will figure this out later on. For the time being,
yeah,
we're just rolling with it. And of course, as everyone who knows me knows, I'm drinking my fruit punch, and I've got a mug, actually, a big mug of Coffee Brand Coffee's blueberry cobbler that I have to go. Well, I got to go put it together, if you will.
Oh, okay.
Because it's sitting on the Ninja. We have one of those fancy Ninja coffee makers that does both K-cups as well as drip coffee.
Yeah, I have a K-cup myself. I used to filter the refillable filter.
Jason's saying he doesn't have Folgers in his cup. Yeah. Well, today was actually a good coffee day because this morning I got up and it's like, okay, I want to make a pot of coffee. And when it's just my wife and I here, which is 90% of the time, but we've had friends staying with us for the last 3 weeks. Whole nother story. We'll get to that maybe later. But when they were here, we ran out of the majority of our K-Cups. Okay. And, K-Cups is fine when it's just Carla and I. But like I said, we ran out of the majority of them. All we have left is the blueberry cobbler, which she doesn't like, and I love it. But anyway, so I decided this morning, okay, I found this spoon. It's a double spoon that I found behind the coffee maker last night. Now, how it got there, I have no idea where it came from. Still no idea, no clue. So I took a picture of it. First I asked ChatGPT about what is the correct water to coffee ratio. And it says, okay, well, how do you like your coffee? I said medium to dark. So it gives me the ratios, and it's like, man, so I just scroll down to the bottom, and bottom line, it says this many scoops for that. And I took a picture of my little double-ended spoon, and he says, okay, so I dialed up a setting 40 ounces. It sounded good. So I put it in there. I said, okay, how many scoops for 40 ounces? And it says 7 with the big one, 14 with the little one. So I do my 7 scoops. I brew the pot. Okay, I pour me a cup, and then Carla's nurse got here this morning. She has home health nurse comes by every week, and she gives her shots and checks her vitals and all that stuff. Well, she got there, and I woke her up and said, okay, would you like a cup of coffee? She said, yeah. So I pour her a cup of coffee. And then, we start going about our regular day. And then she says, I asked her, would you like another cup of coffee? There's still some coffee left. She says, yeah. So I pour her another cup and thinking, okay, well, I'm going to have another cup myself. I poured myself another cup, and about that little teeny tiny, like 5 or 6 drops left in the pot. Nailed it. Nailed it with the right amount to make for just the 2 of us.
Yeah.
And then also nailed it on the mix, because the coffee came out just wonderful.
Perfect.
Yeah. I have no idea what kind of coffee it is. It's whatever was in the green ceramic jar that we have up on the counter. I don't remember, because there's been I don't know how many different coffees in there that have gone through there. And currently we have 2 different bags of coffee up in the cabinet. We've got they're both Kirkland brand. Got them from Costco. In fact, Ziggy's the one who got that other one, the one that I can't think of. It's like House Brew or something, or something. I don't know. It's a lighter roast. And then there's the Kirkland original, whatever. I don't know. Well, the original is still in bean form. The other one is already ground up. Ziggy got it ground up at Costco. So I have those 2, but I don't know what's actually in the green canister, because yeah,
to this day, huh?
Don't know, man, because I remember one time there was some coffee that was left in it, and then there was some other coffee that we didn't really care for, and we mixed the 2 together. I don't remember what they were, but
I just did a short on my channel. It was on 4 Sigma. Did you ever hear of that?
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, it's like a mushroom coffee.
Okay, I don't know the particular brand per se, but I know the mushroom coffee is, kind of one of the rages.
Yeah. I had a bag of it, and it's pretty good coffee. I was I was trying to, get myself off of coffee, and I figured I'd try the mushroom coffee, and I did it for like a month, and I just like the regular coffee, myself. But
Yeah. Well, Carla did that. She did it for a while. She had a subscription. I'm trying to think. I think that's when we were still living in Washington. It was when it went back. She had a subscription with the stuff called Everyday Dose, which is mushroom coffee that gets delivered to you every month.
yeah,
Well, yeah, they suck you in on the first order because their first order is like, I don't know, $5, $10, $15, $20. No, not even that much, but it's cheap. And man, they send you all kinds of goodies. They send you a frother. They send you the little mug that's got the cap for it, the whole 9 yards. And that's for signing up. And Ziggy, I don't know what you're talking about. Sarah Connor is definitely giving you the side eyes because I'll be back. Oh, wait, because I'll be back. Unless you're talking about that, Sarah Connor. But yeah.
You have your Stream Deck, right? It was that the Stream Deck?
No, that's actually, that is what you call it? Voice Mod, which is an online, well, you download it on your computer. It's a soundboard and does voices and stuff. But you can use that through Stream Deck. I just don't know how.
Okay.
But yeah, as I was saying, Everyday Dose, man, real steal deal. And you sign up.
Check out that mug.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is that your coffee mug or your drink mug?
This is my water bottle. It's a Thermo Flex, I think it is. It's not paid promotional or anything like that. It's just a mug that I like to use,
Yes, folks, I have to give that disclaimer. Nothing on tonight's live stream is a paid promotional. When we have thousands and thousands of subscribers tuning in every time, then maybe we can get sponsors, but we don't have any sponsorships yet. Yeah. Now, what's this you saying, Michael? Like to try that coffee because I don't know. I don't know what a civette's ass is, so I'm going to take that off the screen. But yeah, the mushroom coffee is pretty good. I've tried it a few times, but that subscription was like running like $40 a month. Got the first stuff for $5 or $10. Like, oh yeah, cool. And you're automatically signed up. Next month, boom, it arrives in the mail, and your credit card, your debit card gets hit for $40. And it's like, all right, well, she likes it. Well, this continued on for a while. And then one day we realized, shit, man, that's expensive.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they probably went up on the subscription price since then because everything else has.
Commodity. Coffee's a hot commodity.
Well, let's be honest about it. Pretty much everything is nowadays.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but everything's pricey.
Yeah. It's getting outrageous.
Terrible. Yeah, it's getting terrible.
Yep. We thought maybe, just maybe, we might be seeing some relief by now, but no, doesn't seem to be happening. But not going to go into politics. Not going to talk about any of that. Not going to say anything about the tariffs, although I don't know that they personally affected me because I'm still getting my Temu stuff. I'm not having to wait too long for. Well, I didn't place that. I placed an order today.
I think the tariffs are definitely going to affect a lot of people. I think some are going to be affected down the road, and some are going to be affected immediately. And it's all going to depend on whatever department you're in health field or whatever,
And Michael H. has said it's called Kopi Luwak. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but And then Ziggy said that civet coffee is made in the area where I spent most of my time in the Philippines. The locals find the entire concept repulsive. Well, it sounds pretty repulsive to me too.
Mm-hmm.
But you're saying how much it impacts you, the tariffs. I will use Apple as my for instance because I read an article about it a few weeks back that before the tariffs went into effect, Apple stocked up on a boatload of pretty much everything, all of their parts and stuff. What's happening, G? And before any tariffs went into effect, so they wouldn't have to raise the prices of their products and whatnot, which, was smart, but that's fine and dandy for Apple to do. But, mom and pop shops, they couldn't pre-order whole boatloads of stuff, but
right.
We'll just have to wait and see how it pans out. Either way, it's not going to impact my life directly. And this will be my last statement I make about politics, even though we're not talking about politics, is if you're concerned.
We're bold. We're bold.
Yeah, exactly. If you're concerned about your political future and how it impacts your life, you can worry a little bit about what's going on up at the national level. But really, what directly impacts your life is your local elections, your mayor, your town council or city council. That's who makes a difference on whether or not you're riding on bumpy streets with potholes or if you're riding on a nice, smooth, well-paved road. Mm-hmm. That's where the direct impact is going to be felt. Now, you got stuff that's going to trickle down from the federal government to the state government to the local. But by the time it gets to you, it's not really that majorly impactful. So if you want to make a change in your community, in your life, go look into your local political scene, look into your local government and see just who is doing their job and who isn't. And if they're not, well, then you know what? Vote them out. Exactly. Fire them all. That's right, G. It all starts locally. It all starts at home. The old saying goes, charity starts at home. And if you can't take care of yourself and your own people, how are you going to take care of other people?
Hi, Gary.
Yep. But that's part of our bold conversations for tonight.
Yes.
Yep. And if any of you got on YouTube and saw that the stream had started and lasted for like 13 seconds or 14 seconds, it's because I accidentally hit the wrong button. Okay. So it's all good. It's gone now.
Yeah.
In fact, it's also gone from Facebook. But
it's just not. I don't think it's going from my YouTube channel. But I'll get it next time. Get it next time.
Oh, definitely, and it's like I said, we're on the learning curve. We're learning, and we'll get the stuff situated and straight. Now, I do apologize for those of you who are fans of BGG's Hangout with the Bayou on Sunday nights. I thank you for joining us, but I'm sorry I don't have the fancy little stars and the twinkles and the fireworks and all that kind of stuff that Dagan does. I'm not saying I can't do that. I just don't know. So we can live without it for right now.
Yeah, we can deal without it.
Well, we're here for the content. And we know that you're here for the chat, the content, the talk, and everything. And all that other stuff is just fluff when you don't know how to do it.
How many people are you allowed to have as guests on Restream?
I think I don't remember if it's 8 or 10.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, although it may be dependent upon the how much the subscription is, the which tier plan you on, but it's a bunch. I know that much. It's more than I ever intend on having on.
Yeah. Yeah.
And just so you folks know, yes, as a matter of fact, we will be having guests in the future. Just tonight is the premiere kickoff.
Yeah.
Not going to say that I couldn't get a guest, because we could have gotten guests, but
Yeah.
we wanted it to be just Nick and I and all you wonderful people that joined us.
Yep.
But we will have guests. This is really.
I'm still waiting on Brandon to get back to me.
Yeah, he is a club brother of mine, so I will.
Well, you can reach out to him as well.
I'm going to reach out to him also, and I had plans for a weekly live stream on TikTok, which may still happen. You never know, but this is the kind of format that I wanted to use, and I plan on us having guests. And if you're in the beard community, great. If you're not in the beard community, great.
Right.
Everybody has a story to tell. And what we're going to try to do each week is bring you someone who has a story, and maybe something you can learn from, or something you can empathize with, sympathize with, give you something to think about. That's what we're going to do here.
Okay.
And we're going to have fun while we do it too.
Yeah.
So, to our 7 viewers right now, what's in your cups, y'all? I'm curious to know. Post it here in your comments. And, just one little toss back to the beard community. What's in your beard today?
Yeah.
What's in yours, Nick?
I don't have it here right with me, but it's the True North Beard Company. And it's the Stalker is the name of the scent. So I enjoy it. I like their blend.
And hello, Mr. BGG Dagan.
Hey, what's up?
Who is and shall be a potential future guest. I mean, come on now. How could we not invite
How
Dagan?
can you not? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So, yeah.
I've been fortunate enough to be on Dagan's channel as well, so it was nice. I think I got in there in the last part of your guys' live. Was it last Sunday or the Sunday before? I think it was the Sunday before. Yeah.
Yeah, you did come in at the last time.
Yeah.
All right. And all right, now Dagan is going to have him a fancy little wrench. My plane has just arrived, but it's not even to the gate yet. Oh, well, I'm so glad you're still able to keep us tuned in. We got about 19 minutes left to go, so you should be able to catch the majority of it.
Yep.
We're going to try to keep it to about an hour, because I know Nicholas is an hour ahead of me, and that would put him at 10 o'clock when we get off of here. So, us old people, we got to get our rest. We're not old like Dagan, who goes to bed. Well, Dagan's probably in bed right now watching, because,
yeah, right.
he gets up early in the morning.
Big screen somewhere. We're on a big screen somewhere.
Hopefully, anyway. Okay, wait, what did I'm looking? I see I missed some comments. It says interview some bearded. No. Okay, Michael, I'm not going to even go there. No. Oh, thank you, dear. Look what I got.
Ah, look at that.
It's my blueberry cobbler coffee and my wonderful, lovely, beautiful wife, Moonbeam. made it for me, and he put me some whipped cream on the top.
Oh, nice.
So okay, we're drinking fancy coffee now. Matter of fact, I have a gentleman that I'm going to try to get in touch with within the next couple of weeks. There's a guy that I met a few years back who is a local roaster, local to me in this area.
Okay.
And they have a little coffee company here, and I'm going to try to see if I can get him to come on as a guest. And hey, you never know, maybe he might give away a little bit of coffee. It could happen because I know back then when I met him, the first, I don't know how long they did it, but he came to an event. It was the Men's Monthly Mass, and he brought all kinds of sample packs for everybody to try. I mean, he laid them out on a table, and you could just go grab whatever you want. And unfortunately, I didn't get to try any of it because this was like in the wintertime and Christmas came around. So I used those sample packs for stocking stuffers and Christmas gifts.
Oh, nice. Good idea.
Whipped cream in my mustache. But yeah, Ziggy had said, well, man, why don't you contact Mellow Joy? Mellow Joy is a local company, don't get me wrong. But Mellow Joy is kind of big. I don't know about if they're nationwide, but they're kind of big down here. Yes, I like their coffee, but they're not a fancy Dan coffee company. Then they're definitely not a small batch or anything like that. So, but Kucher's, I think that's how you pronounce it. Heck, I don't remember. Kucher's Roasting Company is somebody cool. And okay, so Michael, you're hooked on your local roaster. Who is your local roaster? And how do we get in touch with them?
Yeah, right.
Because there are not just going to do, of course, we're going to do beer type stuff, but want to do coffee type stuff, have some coffee guests. And hey, we're also going to do something that I've kind of delved into partway. Soap. I like soap. I like smelling clean. I like smelling good. Yeah. And the small batch soap community it's a very interesting community. And there's so much just like the beer community, there's so much to explore. And what I find to be really interesting and kind of a crazy thing, in my opinion, is I'm seeing now that your small batch beer companies are starting to make soaps. And your small batch soap companies are starting to make beer products. And then, of course, you have like Kevin with Wood Pit Candles. You have a candle company who's making beer products. And yes, as a matter of fact, I do use Wood Pit Candles beard oil on a fairly regular basis. It's in my rotation.
Yeah, I used to have their product, but I went through it. And I used to have a candle through Wood Picks. Yeah.
Well, I found out that my wife found my stash of my candles that I'd gotten from Wood Pit, and I think for the most part my candles are no more, but they died an honorable death.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that is too cool. So you had coffee with Brewer. That's definitely cool. Yeah, Brewer's a great guy, too.
Yeah.
I've been a fill-in guest host on the Bearded Respect a few times while Brewer was on the road.
Oh, okay. Nice.
And yeah, he's crying. He used to have a favorite cologne, but he got robbed. Dude, you left it over here. You left it where my wife could get to it. it's either going to be her or Ollie, our daughter. One of them's going to steal it. Well, it's not stealing because, possession is 9/10. So you leave it behind. It's kind of like all those watches that you don't want anymore.
Yeah.
Or at least you don't. You think you don't want them anymore. But yeah, I want to do some coffee stuff. I want to do some soap stuff, and I don't think there's really any small batch cologne makers, so we're not going to get into that. But hey, we will discuss scents because
some of the beard companies out there have their own version of a cologne.
I have seen some companies that are advertising that their beard oils are dupes of the high dollar colognes and stuff. And it's like, well, I'm sure it can be done because our mutual friend, Corey Weatherby, Weatherbeard Supply, he taught us all how, if you tuned into that live stream, Corey streams several times throughout the day.
Yeah.
I know I got like two different notifications too. Yeah, on Instagram. I'm always doing something when he goes live these days, but he showed us how you can make your own cologne.
Mm-hmm.
I
missed that one.
Okay, well, it's really simple.
Okay.
It's denatured alcohol, I believe is what it is. It's, certain type of alcohol. And it's, I think it's, is it food grade or is it cosmetic grade? I know for sure there's food grade. I don't know if there's a cosmetic grade, but anyway, he gave me the name of the company that he gets his from to make his colognes. And he said, yeah, it's real simple. If you want to make eau de parfum as opposed to eau de toilette, the eau de toilette means that they use water in the formula. The eau de parfum means they're using the alcohol and the essence oil.
Yeah.
Fragrance oil. Essential oils. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
And although most of them is fragrance oils, because essential oils don't last as long as fragrance oils do. But so you just pour you in a sprayer, pour your alcohol, and you can order online from all over the world and other country. You can order these scents in fragrance oils that are exact replicas, if you will, of your fancy high dollar colognes. Like, for instance, Baccarat Rouge 540. You just Google that and Baccarat Rouge 540 essential oils, and you'll get a whole smorgasbord of companies that sell that. And you get the essential oils, okay? You pour your alcohol in your little spritzer bottle, and you put however much you want of the fragrance oil, of the essential oil, whatever it is, mix it about, put it on. And that's the really cool thing about it is you can make it as strong or as weak as you want.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sitting here singing. Oh, okay. That's too cool. Oh, look, we have another special friend here.
Franklin?
It's Frankie J. Oh, wrong button.
Awesome.
Yeah, that too. And
Really?
yeah.
Hello there, children.
That's what I was trying to hit. Oh, and Jeffrey's here too. Well, we're getting the whole crew in here. That's right, guys. We're trying to get the band back together again. Glad you could meet us here.
Yeah.
But yeah, making cologne is easy, but I've never tried it myself yet. But I do know from personal experience of making what I like to call Bayou Paris. It's homemade poop.
I think Copper John kind of does something with the colognes, right? Copper John, right?
I just unplugged my headset.
Oh,
If y'all are
sorry
forgetting,
about it.
I can't hear you right this second, Nicholas, but I'm about to be able to hear you. Okay, now my headphones are back in. I can hear you. You say Copper John's cologne?
Yeah, I think Copper
Well, my
John has
friend?
a cologne, right?
Spam.
There you go.
That's Copper John's, one of his clone.
Yeah,
Polies,
Paulie.
that was named after his grandfather. That was his grandfather's nickname. And let's see. I unplugged my headphones again. Man, what is up with that? Live streaming, folks. Anything can happen when you're live.
Yeah.
We just hope nothing illegal happens. And bam, I'm plugged back in. All right. And then also this bottle of Nightfall, Copper John's cologne. I don't know how well my camera is focusing in on that.
I can tell you if it's focused.
Well, that was your plug for this week, Tyson. You owe me some deodorant now. If only Tyson were watching. I bet he would send me some deodorant if he heard me say that.
I got to buy some deodorant. I'm using the last of what I have of the all natural deodorant from Copper John's.
Well, it's a really, really strange thing talking about all natural deodorant. I don't recall before in my previous lifetime of deodorants. And yes, Frankie J, I agree with you totally. Just be careful. Copper John's colognes, be careful. The first time I tried it, I put on Polys. I don't remember how it's pronounced. Anyway. And I put it on like, it was some cheap dime store cologne. And dude, it is strong. It's potent. Yeah, it is. One spray goes a long, long way. And even 20 spray Ray wouldn't be able to handle. But all right, Ziggy, you're boarding. I don't know how much longer you can watch, but thanks for dropping in. But anyway, since I started using natural deodorant, I don't recall ever having a problem with the body odor smell from my pits. Since I started that, now I'm noticing it. Although it was two companies in particular, big box companies, that their supposed natural deodorant, which I don't think was actually all that natural. They, one of them, it didn't last 8 hours and I would stink. I was like, okay, we got rid of that crap. And then went to this other company, and I'm not mentioning names because I'm not, if you want to know, really want to know who it was, I'll tell you offline, but I'm not going to give them the publicity. The second one was all right, but still. And then Copper John's is the very first natural deodorant, real live natural deodorant I tried, and works great. Yeah. Then I tried something else. I tried something from another beard company, and it worked fairly well. But then I got on the Flip app and discovered the Thai Crystal deodorant. And I don't know what exactly happened. And I thought I blamed it on the deodorant, but I started getting these infections, these rashes and infections in my pits. And It looked like Candida, which is a fungus, I think, something like that. It's a yeast infection. Well, I got it cleared up, researched on it, read about it. Oh, it could be because you got to spray a little bit of water on it. You got to dampen the stone before you put it on. Well, that's a breeding ground for germs and all that kind of stuff. So then after it cleared up.
Hey, Frank, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's all good. I
just
ran
this
I ran the deodorant through an ozone cleaner thingamajiggy and thought it was totally disinfected and everything. Well, I got the rash again. So I said, okay, I'm done with this. Crap on it. And I was convinced I wasn't going to ever wear real deodorant again. Well, that changed, and then got everything cleared up. And meanwhile, I'm back to using regular deodorant. So I asked ChatGPT for alternatives and whatnot. And one of them was something that Amazon sells. It's a crystal type deodorant, but it's a roll-on. So there's actually liquid in there. Well, I've been using for a month. I'm breaking out in a rash under this arm. It's like, what is the deal? And I can't find a common denominator.
Yeah, I tried a deodorant that was a roll on also, and it was from a very well known beard company, and I particularly didn't like it. Initially, I did, but over time, I ended up having an issue with redness and stuff like that. So it took me a while to find, a company that has a natural deodorant, that I like and be, am able to use with my skin.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying out different ones, and of course, there are your big companies. Well, I consider Mando to be big now. When they first started out, they were small, but I consider them to be big, and it just seems like some companies, they start out great when they're small, and then when the bigger they get, the less quality their products have, so on and so forth. Mm-hmm. So I hadn't tried them, but I have to admit, Copper John's deodorant worked really well for me. I'm probably going to go back to that. And yeah, like Mike said that he used Beard Octane's natural deodorant. I haven't tried it, but 24 to 40 hours of no sting. Yeah, that's what I've gotten with Copper John's and that other beard company deodorant. And, this is all while sitting at home. And the most strenuous activity I do all day is walk from the living room to here and play on my PS5. So, needless to say, I don't sweat. And if those other deodorants, if I'm stinking after 8 hours and I'm not even doing any kind of work or manual labor.
Yeah, that's not good.
Okay.
Definitely not helping any.
Yeah. Dagan likes the Arm & Hammer Essentials with natural deodorizers. I tried the Arm & Hammer partially, mainly because of the price. It was cheaper, and it did not work worth the flip for me. I
never actually tried that one.
It didn't work for me, but, everybody's different. The products I may use in my beard, the rest of our audience may not be able to use. It may not do them any good. And, there are products that some of our guys will swear by. They don't cut it in my beard. Everybody's different, got their own little quirks about them.
Your beard hair is totally, it can take water up to a certain point, depending on what's that word called? I'm drawing a blank right now. It starts with a P. Peroxy. Geez.
No, we'll just call it the P word for right now.
Yeah.
Until you can remember it.
Something if the hair falls into the water, it sinks down, your I don't know. There was a video on it. Somebody made a video on it. On proximity.
I don't know. And if
it's like a test that you could do on your hair, your beard hairs, to see how much porosity
how porous they are.
Yeah,
something about that. And if that's not the right word, people in the audience, please feel free to correct me.
Help me.
Porosity. Okay, Michael H. If we had a prize to give, you would win it.
I'm trying to be bold with my description, but I'm losing. Totally forgot the name of it. It's terrible.
Yeah, well, I lost a lot of things today.
Yeah, there it is. Somebody put it in there. Yeah, processing. See it there?
Yep. Frankie Jake's got it in there. But if we had prizes, you guys both would have a prize today. So, but some things work great for some people, some don't. When I first started out, I didn't know that my beard could feel soft. I just thought, hey, if it smells good, it's great. Well, what you don't know, you don't know.
Yeah, I've had a beard, pretty much on and off all my life. I had one when I was younger, like around 20s, and I didn't know anything about beard oil back then. I mean, there was nothing out,
Yeah.
and now to have beard oil, I wish I had it back then,
Yeah. Well, back then I wouldn't grow a full beard because it itched too much. Didn't know that beard oil would take care of that.
Yeah.
Okay, Papa. Good night, Papa. We're glad you came see us.
Have a good night, Dagan.
Yep. I didn't know if there were products. I didn't know what that was like. My wife's like, yeah, products for your beard. I'm like, they make products for beards? Oh, that's pretty cool. Well, then, I just jumped on the first thing I saw, and it smells so good because I love that particular scent. But the product itself was crap. I just didn't know it because I liked the smell.
Yeah.
And then when I started discovering the better, more refined companies.
Yeah.
All right. What you saying? What you saying there, Michael? Recently got to using a blow dryer with a pick to tame things. And well, that's good, man. That's good. I use a blow dryer when I get out the shower. I'll briefly towel off, but it's so my skin doesn't lose all of its natural moisture. Mm-hmm. I don't dry really hard, and I'll stay a little damp. And I use my blow dryer, and I blow dry my beard a little bit. And I'm trying to get more into the habit of using my straightener because I like the way my beard looks when it's straight. And I find that, if I straighten my beard at 8 o'clock in the morning, fresh out the shower and all that kind of stuff, well, actually, it'll be after I'm dressed. I won't straighten it. I'll put my beard oil in before I put my shirt on, so I don't get oil on my shirt. I've done that too many times, and it gives enough time for my heated brush, my beard straightener, to warm up. Once I have my shirt on, I'm just about fully dressed. Good night, Dagan. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. Then I'll straighten my beard with the shirt on, so that way I don't mess it up, especially if I'm wearing a t-shirt or polo. Yeah. And I find that my beard will stay straight pretty much all day. And when I first straighten it, it's like feeling so, but as long as I put product in before that, let's see. I straightened at 8 o'clock this morning. By not even that long. By lunchtime, my beard is like, oh man, it's still straightened. Wow, it's so soft. Mm-hmm. If I use a good quality beard oil. If I use some cheap crap, well then
you're gonna have to reapply.
Yeah, and some of the cheap crap that I put in my beard, I had to wash out immediately. Yeah. I can remember a time putting some stuff in, and it started burning me. And I tried to wash it in the sink. Like, oh hell no! Jumped in the shower and got cleaned up all over again.
Yeah, I've experienced something like that before. Yeah,
not a whole lot of fun at all. And hey, look, man, we've hit the 1 hour mark.
I see that.
And we still have 7 folks here with us. And folks, I want to thank you for sticking with us.
Great.
Thank you for joining us. This is our inaugural, our series premiere.
First episode.
Yep. And I even have the little thumbnail and I was able to have it created where it's got a blank where I can put the numbers in for season 1, episode 1, episode 2. So we'll be keeping track of that stuff. And we will do this, God willing, every Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. And like I said, we've given you folks a little bit of info on what we're going to try to do. And chances are some of you folks watching right now, you're probably going to get a call, a message or something to come be a guest with us.
Yep.
We'd love to have you.
Absolutely.
And that's about all I have to say for tonight. Just thank you so much, everybody, for joining in. And hope to see you guys Sunday night on Dagan's channel and Saturday night on Nick's channel. Are you going live Saturday night, Nick?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm either somewhere or doing something else when your live's going on, and it's like, I'll say, oh, shit, Nick. Yeah, streamed 77 minutes ago or something like that. I was like, oh, shit. I keep missing it, and it's like, but I'm going to set it in my calendar and try to remember. And we will catch all of you folks
on the flip side.
On the flip side, without a doubt. So thanks a lot, guys and gals. We really appreciate it. And we'll see you next week.
All right. Bye-bye, guys.
It's not a trend. It's a lifestyle.
Peace.